America copied Iran's drone, built it cheaper, deployed it in combat. Iran shot it down. The Lucas was Washington's answer to the Shahed. Same logic, same price point, same kamikaze mission. Iran invented that playbook. Apparently, they also wrote the defense manual. 135 American drones down. The student just failed the exam. Iran claims to have shot down a US Army Lucas drone over the Bandar Abbas region, adding it to a rapidly growing list of American unmanned aircraft lost since the war began on February 28th. In a statement on March 29th, Iran's Joint Air Defense Headquarters said that its integrated network had downed 135 drones in total. The US has yet to confirm a specific tally, and independently verified figures remain difficult to establish in the fog of war.
An aggressive enemy drone was shot down by the successful fire of the valiant men of the Army-Navy in the Bandar Abbas region. With this one included, the number of drones downed by the integrated network of the Joint Air Defense Headquarters of the country has reached 135.
The Lucas is no ordinary drone loss. It is America's direct answer to Iran's Shahed 136, reverse-engineered by Arizona-based Spectre Works and deployed in combat for the very first time in this war. That it was brought down by the country it was modelled on carries a significance that goes beyond the battlefield. The Shahed 136 was built for one reason: to compensate for Iran's inability to match America's $900 billion military budget. At between $20,000 and $50,000 per unit, it forces the US to expend $4 million Patriot missiles to shoot them down. That cost imbalance has been central to Iran's war strategy from the start. The Lucas was Washington's attempt to flip that logic, priced at around $35,000 and capable of striking targets up to 444 nautical miles away on a one-way kamikaze mission. US Secretary of War Pete Hegseth had declared the matter settled before a shot was fired. The Lucas was unveiled at a Pentagon drone showcase in July 2025, part of a broader push that included Trump's executive order on American drone dominance and a December 2025 Pentagon request for 300,000 low-cost drones. On paper, it was a program built to win a war of attrition, but over Bandar Abbas, on March 30th, Iran suggested the attrition is running both ways. On March 30th, the IRGC separately announced it had also destroyed 2 MQ-9 Reaper drones, each of which costs around $30 million, over Isfahan, using an advanced air defense system. The US has not confirmed that loss either. Iran has claimed it carried out a strike inside the United Arab Emirates, alleging it targeted a facility linked to a Ukrainian defense site, a development that signals a further widening of an already volatile regional conflict. In a statement broadcast on state television, the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps' Khatam al-Anbiya headquarters said it had struck what it described as a Ukrainian anti-drone system depot in Dubai.
As the hideouts of American commanders and soldiers in Dubai were targeted, a Ukrainian anti-drone system depot that was located in Dubai to assist the US military was targeted and destroyed.
However, Iran has not provided independent evidence to support its claim regarding the strike in Dubai, and there has been no immediate confirmation from Emirati or Ukrainian officials regarding the alleged targeting of a Ukrainian-linked facility. The claim comes at a sensitive moment, coinciding with an unannounced visit to the UAE by Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. During his visit, Zelensky said Ukraine and the Emirates had agreed to deepen defense cooperation, highlighting a growing alignment amid rising regional insecurity. Zelensky confirmed that Ukrainian specialists had been operating in the UAE for several weeks, contributing to efforts aimed at strengthening defensive capabilities and protecting civilian lives.
For several weeks now, Ukrainians have been working here to help in protecting lives. I met with members of our team here and discussed the initial results, the key conclusions from their work in the Emirates, as well as several proposals.
Zelensky's trip forms part of a wider Gulf tour that has also taken him to Saudi Arabia and Qatar, where he described holding important meetings focused on security and strategic coordination. His visit comes as Gulf states face increasing missile and drone attacks attributed to Iran, raising concerns about the expansion of hostilities beyond their original theatres. In remarks shared on social media, the Ukrainian president stressed the centrality of the Iranian threat for the new strategic partnership. As regional tensions continue to rise, the intersection of multiple actors and interests underscores the growing risk of further escalation and the increasing difficulty of containing it. A new geopolitical alignment is taking shape as Ukraine and Saudi Arabia deepen defense cooperation, signaling a convergence of interests that stretches from Eastern Europe to the Middle East. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has confirmed that Kyiv and Riyadh have signed a defense cooperation agreement, laying the groundwork for future military collaboration, technology sharing, and investment. The agreement comes at a time when both nations are navigating increasingly complex security environments, with Ukraine continuing its war against Russia and Saudi Arabia, facing heightened regional tensions linked to Iran.
We have reached an important arrangement between the Ministry of Defense of Ukraine and the Ministry of Defense of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia on defense cooperation. It lays the foundation for future contracts, technological cooperation, and investment.
Zelensky framed the deal as more than a bilateral agreement, positioning Ukraine as an emerging contributor to global security rather than just a recipient of support. The emphasis on technology and defense systems suggests Kyiv is looking to export battlefield-tested capabilities, particularly in air defense and drone warfare.
It also strengthens Ukraine's international role as a security donor. We are ready to share our expertise and systems with Saudi Arabia and to work together to strengthen the protection of lives.
This cooperation is rooted in shared threat perceptions. Zelensky drew a direct parallel between Ukraine's experience under sustained missile and drone attacks and the current security challenges facing the Middle East, particularly in the context of Iranian capabilities.
Now into the fifth year, Ukrainians are resisting the same kind of terrorist attacks, ballistic missiles and drones, that the Iranian regime is currently carrying out in the Middle East and the Gulf region. Saudi Arabia also has capabilities that are of interest to Ukraine, and this cooperation can be mutually beneficial.
Beyond defense, the discussions also expanded into broader geopolitical and economic dimensions. Zelensky confirmed that talks with Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman Al Saud included the evolving situation in the Middle East, Russia's alleged support for Iran, and the impact on global energy markets. The timing of the agreement is significant. As conflicts in Ukraine and the Middle East increasingly intersect, partnerships like this reflect a broader realignment, where security cooperation is no longer confined by geography. For Ukraine, it marks a step towards greater international influence. For Saudi Arabia, it opens access to a partner with recent, real-world combat experience in countering drones and missile threats. And for the wider region, it signals that the boundaries between wars are beginning to blur, with alliances forming across continents in response to shared challenges.